420 and welcome back to the channel. And yes, I'm alive. I'm back from my... It's not Phazon God 420 anymore. It's Phazon God Prime. Yeah, so anyways, what's up? It's Phazon God... So, hey guys, what's up? Phazon God Prime here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, since I survived my cardiac arrest yesterday, we're going to be playing Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance. It's a great representation of Rebirth. Yes, I freaking survived my freaking cardiac arrest, got arrested today at fucking SuperStore. I'm freaking gonna play this. It's like Rebirth. I feel freaking different from the incident too. Yeah, what happened was I was going to get some lunch with my dad, and I ended up collapsing while going out of the SuperStore. Yeah, I mentioned it briefly during D'Angelo's live panel, but I'm fine now. I'm not gonna smoke too much weed during the stream, but I'm gonna take small toes. I've been assigned to watch over biologics research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Smoking. There I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. That's COVID for the X. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod in time. Biologics vessel recovered it. Transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, gas multiplied within, corrupting large areas of my power suit. Then came to light that organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. Proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seemed that the Federation had managed to preserve cell culture left from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected with empty bag. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived reborn. Just like me, has something different. Exactly like me, what happened to me yesterday. Pondering this fact, I realized I owe the Metroid hackling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. Yeah, this game should be remade. Ship's computer as well as live. Yeah, I'm not gonna read it out loud. I'm just reading it. It's not really necessary to read these. I already played this on the channel twice. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. Bay currently source capsules containing recent samples from SR388 as well as parts of your pet suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Hang on, I gotta take this. It's my phone. Yeah, what happened there was that... Yeah, what happened at the SuperStore lot yesterday was that... It was something that, it was symptoms that were close to that were similar to cardiac arrest, my ears were ringing and such. I was feeling all dizzy, I collapsed, my knee, one thing that is that my knee here is bruised a little bit. That's all there really is. That's all really. And besides that, I'm fine. Yeah, the ambulance came to take my blood pressure and vital signs. Everything was all good and such. But I'm lucky that it wasn't really a cardiac arrest. Then any freaking guy right there go to cardiac arrest. I was lucky that I was able to recover quickly when I freaking fainted, though. Freaking horrifying. Yeah, like, I was able to recover quickly because my ears were ringing, and feeling chest pains and dizziness and such. Yeah, they had to shut off the doors in the SuperStore. They're automatic doors that slide open. Could have just been I as a fucking kite too, who knows? Yeah, we does some weird shit to you. The great thing that this week I'm gonna do a freaking detox. Starting tomorrow night, so I'm gonna be sleeping over at my parents' house tomorrow night. I'm tagging along with them on the trip. It'll save them a trip of going to get me at my place. Yeah, so I have to pack some of my things tonight there. So I have to pack some things up for tonight to bring over to tonight or tomorrow morning or whatever. I'm gonna do it tonight though to get it done with because I already got I'm gonna be working at my dad's shop. But I couldn't sleep last night at all from the freaking incident. Like I was freaking scared from what happened. Like I was legitimately fucking scared. Because my dad almost died from a heart attack a few years ago. Like 5 years ago, he almost he almost had a heart attack. And the second time, a couple of years ago, when we were driving my sister back to university in Fredericton, what happened was that my dad almost drifted off the side of the road, and I had to steer him back on the road because he was starting to feel chest pains. Yeah, they brought him to the hospital in Grand Falls. He was just having a... Yeah, we stopped at the... We were eating some McDonald's at the rest stop at St. Leonard. We were getting ready to continue, but my dad was having chest pains. Yeah, like, it was probably from the McDonald's as well, because those foods would probably give you a freaking heart attack. Look at freaking Nicolato avocado there, like... Yeah, I hear like D'Angelo talking about that guy. He has to use a tube or whatever to breathe. And just a few years ago, he was freaking skinny. Yeah, I used to be overweight, but it was mainly from the medication I was having. Because I was taking like antidepressant medication and such. And that was what caused my weight loss. I have been off the medication for almost a year. I lost a lot of weight. I'm using an original controller. I'm using the Smash Bros. Controller. Much better grip here. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biocides, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room, or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Yes. Missiles are the only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Find a way to the target. Yeah, I would actually like to see a Metroid Fusion remake. But I think they should port over Samus Returns first and give that a second chance. Yeah, like maybe they can port over Samus Returns and because Samus Returns, and then they could port over Fusion sometime. And Metroid 6 and Metroid Fusion afterwards. Yeah, a Metroid Fusion remake, like a remake of Fusion would be cool. But it's hard to say, like, I think a remake of Super Metroid would be cool as well, like grabs and such. More mechanics, like more, maybe have some mechanics like that are like Dread. Now some items that they could use for they could add for a Super Metroid remake, like they could add the storm missiles and such. They could add Aeon abilities like the electric armor and flash shift. Yeah, electric armor and flash shift would be two great additions to Super Metroid. As well as the pulse radar. Yeah, the pulse radar there they can have that as a starting item or whatever. My idea for a Super Metroid remake is that the opening game, we'll start off with 2 extra items, but you will lose them during the escape, kind of like Metroid 1. And have the first out of the spaces more. Yeah, if I say you want to start with a 2D Metroid game, Metroid game, but one that's easy, yeah, I would suggest Metroid Fusion. It's more story-driven. The game is more story-driven. It gives you more of a hint of where to go. So, I say for the 2D games that Metroid Fusion is a great starting game. Yeah, but if you all play it cheap, you all play it without getting it on an emulator, I would suggest buying the Wii U before the eShop shuts down. I see Wii U's and such being sold secondhand online and such. Yeah, I know that works. It's inventory placed in bathrooms. They actually have the Wind Waker edition Wii U there. Yeah, with the Wii U gamepad, with the Zelda gamepad and such. Yeah, the Wii U was the same. It's just the gamepad that's different. Super Metroid is one of the best Metroid games, but if I say before Metroid Dread that Metroid Fusion was my favorite 2D game. And just because I played it more on Game Boy Advance. I remember playing this on the Graphite ATS 101 SP. The main elevator music. Lucky that my accident at SuperStore wasn't freaking serious. I was lucky that I made a quick recovery when I dropped, so I guess I started, I went to get lunch with my dad there, and when he went to go pay, I went to go sit down on the stair, by the stairs. Whenever he started to lean there, I started to lean on him there. Whenever we got to the door, I ended up collapsing. That was very scary because I was here all a bunch of really I made a quick recovery. The ambulance took my blood pressure and such. Now my signs were all good. I had all the good signs. Yeah, but I'm not gonna smoke as much marijuana for a while. Like, you watch how much I freaking smoke. Like, it could have just been me. This could have just been me high as a fucking kite. Who knows? One theory I had from Metroid 6 is that Ravenbeak's gonna be returning because Ravenbeak stated that he was gonna clone an army of Samuses, but what if Ravenbeak had created a backup plan and cloned himself? Because I think they should explore more of that Metroid, because they didn't really explore much of Samus and Ravenbeak, they're like, this is what, I don't really like that plot twist much because, well, they find out towards the end, like, if we encounter Ravenbeak, like, sometime halfway towards the game, and we fight, and we find out then, and then we fight him later on in the game, that would have been a better way to set it up. Or if Quiet Robe told Samus that Ravenbeak is Samus's DNA father or whatever. Because, but Metroid 6 they should resolve that by having Ravenbeak return, but he's a clone this time. The Ravenbeak that we fought at the end of Metroid Dread was a clone. And the real Ravenbeak escaped. So, the real Ravenbeak escaped during the final battle with Samus and the clone Ravenbeak. Metroid 6 should definitely have something involving that. Maybe Ravenbeak could try to go after the Galactic Federation or something. from my accident yesterday. I'm okay now. Yeah, the paramedics took my blood pressure and it turned out fine. I'm just lucky it wasn't anything too serious. My dad almost died from a heart attack. I already mentioned what happened to my dad. He almost died from a heart attack. Yeah, this is gonna be my last live stream for the until next week. Metroid 6 can also explore, well, can also have a chance to explore what happened to Samus at the Federation. Yeah, or they can release some kind of side story, DLC side story, Metroid Red that explains what happened. And one theory I actually had that regarding Metroid Fusion is that Metroid Other M is actually, yeah, Sector Zero and Metroid Other M does not have Metroids but X-Parasites, because Adam mentions that Sector Zero Metroids weren't able to be frozen, and we never see any Metroids that are freezable. Like in Metroid Fusion, you're able to freeze the Metroids with your freaking ice beam. You get the ice beam at the end of the game here. The only thing that the Metroids are immune to. Level 1 unlocked. Blue hatch is now active. So the blue doors are now active. I can now open them by shooting warp into a ball and press B. The bomb. Timer, we're 16 minutes in. I managed to get the best ending on the Wii U Virtual Console version of this. You're gonna refill my cup. Can we take a small puffs at a time? Yeah, I'm gonna take a tolerance break this week. I'm gonna take the chance to take the tolerance break this week. Yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be doing meetups on I'm gonna be at Moncton on Friday. I'm gonna be doing meetups on Friday afternoon at the Champlain Mall. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be at the EB Games. Most definitely gonna be at the EB Games. That's probably where you're gonna find me most likely. You'll probably find me at the EB Games. And on Saturday, I'm going to be going to Fredericton right after that. I'm going to be going to Fredericton right from Moncton. Yeah, I went to Moncton last year actually. I stayed there for a night. Yeah, I went to the Champlain Mall and went to spin and such things. I got the Metroid Prime lunchbox last time I was up there. I got the Metroid Prime lunchbox. I got quite a collection of Metroid merch now. Yeah, spin it right because it's the same place where I also got my completed box copy of Metroid Zero. And back then it was only like $60. Now getting a copy of Zero, which is gonna cost like $500 yo. A massive increase in price. I want to get this game in the box, completed box. Oh, I want to get this game completed with the box, or at least find the box. Yeah, if I can end up with a completed box copy of at least two of the Metroid games, at least three of the Metroid games, three of the classic Metroid games, I'll probably trade back to something like that. My action. So the Metroid game, yeah, the freaking Metroid games are worth quite a bit now. Complete copies. Yeah, like there's Metroid, there's the gray label Metroid, the gray box Metroid. Then there's the second version, the yellow label Metroid. There's the Metroid 2 Metroid 2 and the player's choice, of course. There's Super Metroid and there's Super Metroid player's choice. I need to get those complete. Metroid Fusion. Yeah, I need. And there's also the Metroid Prime 1 and Prime player's choice. I got the bonus disc, which is a good requirement. Because the bonus disc is pretty good. It's pretty rare. But another one I want that's gonna be hard to find is probably gonna be the Metroid Prime Plus Wind Waker bundle. Yeah, it's a 2-in-1 bundle that comes with Metroid Prime and the Wind Waker. Yeah, people can probably easily make fakes of those as well. So you have to look out. I wonder why it's worth. I'm gonna try to do research on that game. I'm gonna search up information about that game after. I'm pretty sure it was in a GameCube bundle, but I'm not sure which one. I've never heard of it. I don't remember which one it is. I'm pretty sure there's also an offer resale label for Metroid Zero, which is well, that comes with the Game Boy Advance SP bundle. Yeah, it was one from a place called Circuit C. I don't know what kind of store that is, but I think it's an old drugstore. Yeah, it was a Pearl White Game Boy Advance SP and Zero Mission bundle. That's another thing I might try to get. I might try to get those into my Metroid collection as well, like the Metroid Prime GameCube bundles, like the one silver bundle with the bonus disc that came with the bonus disc, the Prime Game and Prime 2 bonus disc. Yeah, I want to start getting more stuff from my Metroid collection. I posted ads and such on Kijiji. Yeah, I got the Samus Returns and Metroid Dread Special Edition, so those are pretty good. I might try to get the Legacy Edition of Samus Returns as well, the European version of the Special Edition. Yeah, all we got was a fucking soundtrack CD. Yeah, that's included with the Legacy Edition, but the Legacy Edition comes more stuff than what we got in North America. The North American Special Edition for Samus Returns fucking sucked. Yeah, Nintendo and Mercury Steam ever decide to remake Super Metroid. Like some items they could use maybe is they can use the big storm missiles. Later games, maybe storm missiles, electric armor, flash shift. Storm missiles, electric armor, flash shift. I'm trying to think of some other ideas for items. Spider Crawl and Spider Ball. Yeah, it'll basically be a combination of the Spider Ball from Samus Returns and the Spider Crawl from Metroid Dread. Yeah, the Spider Crawl gives you ability from Metroid Dread that lets you crawl on certain walls and such. Basically a variation of these ledge grab things right here, but it's an upgrade that's required to use them. Yeah, the spider ball will be pretty fun to bring back in a Super Metroid remake. They're like, Like one thing you do in Samus Returns is that you are able to propel yourself with the spider ball, the power bomb, by using the spider ball. Yeah, if you click onto a wall while using that power bomb in Samus Returns, you end up flinging on the other side of the room. Yeah, it'd be really fun. Yeah, so that's why I say put the Spider Maiden and Spider Ball together. Merge those two items. Kind of like what they did with the high jump. Kind of like what they did with the high jump boots and the spring ball in this game. And they also did the same thing in Zero Mission with the high jump as well. Yeah, the Super Metroid remake, an area that they could also add in a Super Metroid remake, they could also add Chozodia from Zero Mission. Because Chozodia, yeah, since Zero Mission had criteria and such, the Super Metroid in there had Chozodia, which wasn't in Super Metroid, they had Chozodia. Yeah, and the wrecked ship there, they expand the wrecked ship a little bit, adds other areas to it. And maybe even have a rebuilt version of Meta Ridley or something, Mecha Ridley. Or a possessed, or Phantoon possessing a Mecha Ridley, because it looks like Phantoon escapes in Super Metroid, but it'd be a really cool idea if some of the ghosts in that area possessed the Mecha Ridley. Obviously, he can't fly, but he have his claw attack and such. Yeah, they could also make the Mecha Ridley battle more expanded as well. Yeah, the Super Metroid remake, they can make it much big. They can make the room much bigger and such. Yeah, Super Metroid remake can easily. They can easily add references to Zero Mission in a Super remake. Because there's some stuff in Zero Mission that Super doesn't touch on, like Chozodia. They can even have the Chozo Ghost come back as a rematch. Yeah, but it'd be really cool if the Mecha Ridley there, yeah, possessed Mecha Ridley would be really cool. We don't really see him actually get destroyed, but we see the ship. But we do see the ship get destroyed, but it's still there in Super. Yeah, but a Super Metroid remake with Metroid Dread style gameplay would be really cool. Yeah, since like in a Legend Grab as well. Since Super Metroid is the only, like I say that Super Metroid is the outdated game with most, when it comes to mechanics, Super is probably the most outdated. Like, it'd be really cool if they do a remake though. Like got the Legend Grabs and later mechanics. Add smoother controls and such. And make it much easier to play with. Yeah, make it much easier for people for newcomers to play. Add Rookie mode, Fusion and Dread mode for Metroid Dread and such as well. Yeah, they could also add some. They could also reuse some of the stuff from Samus Returns, like having the Metroid, having the Metroid amiibo able to unlock fusion mode there, and the Emmy being able to unlock Dread mode, but that would only be used as a cheat code. Be like a cheat. They knew it would be like a cheat code thing. There also be alternative ways to unlock fusion and Dread mode as well. Like being the game on hard mode, but they can work it out. Is that being the game on normal? I don't know. Like maybe if they had all the modes preloaded into the game, that'd be cool. We'll have normal mode and hard mode, please. So don't be normal and hard mode be available, but Dread mode and fusion mode be unlockable. And fusion mode, my idea for fusion mode for Super Metroid Remake is that they can have the Super Metroid Remake, they can have you get an X-Parasite to set energy or and all the enemies are turned into X-Parasites. And even the bosses turn into the X-Cores. Yeah, but with a Super Metroid Remake, like, I'm thinking between Storm and Seeker missiles, like. Yeah, like, I say that Storm missiles are better than Seeker. You get all the micro missiles that and that'd be a fun item to have as well. Yeah, I leave the cross bombs out of it because you know where you do those mechanics with the bomb spread and such. Or maybe they can have something where you hold the card button and you can do a cross bomb. You have that bomb spread mechanic or whatever. And also have the beam features in the game as the original game as well. Like have the toggle mechanic return and have the power bomb features and such. Being able to do the crystal flash and such, and the power bomb wave beam combo with the single beam combo. Samus Returns onto the Switch there. Nintendo should take more time into Nintendo Mercury Steam should take some extra time and add some extra areas. And of course add Metroid Dread style controls and such, and Metroid Dread, like a Dread style UI, map and such. They could reuse like how Metroid Zero Mission reuses the same layout, a similar layout with the similar layout. They can have reuse some stuff. They could adapt the Samus Returns to work on the Switch. They get Dread to work on the Switch. They really do so with Samus Returns. And this should be one of the boss fights too. Samus Returns there, one idea I had more items. I got Storm Missile, Cross Bomb. Storm Missile, Cross Bomb. Boost Ball. Storm Missile, Cross Bomb. Boost Ball. Yeah. They don't have the damn phase drift. They kind of replace the speed boost. All this really fun to get out the boost ball. They can all start, like, they have some extra boss. They have some extra areas. There should be some bosses. I don't find it really makes any sense why Samus Returns doesn't really have any bosses. Makes sense because that makes sense because there's more. AM2R has a few bosses. This guy 7 is one of the bosses. The only returning boss for this is probably a Arachnus and got that missile tank. Gonna go take a piss now. We'll be right back. Yeah, Sewer Retro Remake, what they could do with the Sewer Retro Remake is that they could expand, like one area they could do, my idea for expanding the space station is that it'll be like going through the space station, you arrive on your ship, the tutorial would be a lot like Metroid Dread's tutorial in the opening. Where it tells you that you can shoot missiles at blocks and such to figure stuff out. Yeah, like demonstrate the slide and such as well. The melee counter. Yeah, Super Metroid Remake, like those, yeah, the Mercury Steam remakes there wouldn't be easy for Nintendo to remake a lot of them because Nintendo could just reuse the same engine. Just, yeah, like they have to change the models, yes, and reskin the whole area, but they could easily use some of the animations and such. Like Metroid Dread borrows a lot of stuff from Samus Returns, like the animations and such. This is transferred from the 3DS onto the Switch, and it's remastered. They also changed the model and such, of course. Yeah, for a Metroid Fusion remake, if Nintendo ever decides to remake Metroid Fusion, because remember, Nintendo was originally going to remake Metroid Fusion instead of Samus Returns. So Metroid Fusion, people think that Metroid Fusion has a higher chance of being remade. Yeah, like, for a Metroid Fusion remake, I say maybe have some Metroid Dread style gameplay. And have items like some items that they can add into the game. They can add the cross bombs. They can add the cross bombs, the Phantom Cloak, and Flash Shift. Yeah, maybe Pulse Radar and Pulse Radar and Electric Armor as well. Actually, maybe the Beam Pulse Radar and Beam Burst. This Electric Armor was it a Super remake? I think the Beam Burst would actually be a better choice. The same roster of items from Metroid Dread, like the Pulse Radar, Flash Shift, and Phantom Cloak. The Phantom Cloak would be really useful against the SAX and such. I can use that for remade areas against the SAX. And you can also add like some other items that some other things that get added into the game. idea I got from D'Angelo's pedo friend before he found out he was a pedo was that he said that he said that he had an idea from I'm stealing his idea because of what he did to D'Angelo, but he said one of his ideas was a Metroid Fusion remake. Was for the Metroid Fusion remake to have SR3D8 added. Yeah, D'Angelo's pedo friend was just some guy that we had to block contact with. We found out he was a pedophile, so we had to fucking block contact with him. Some guy from Bathurst that collect games and such. He claimed that he didn't know D'Angelo's channel at all. That's one thing he claimed as well. He didn't know about D'Angelo's channel. But it's a good idea to always block contact with guys like this. You don't want any fucking pedophiles around your kids or on your family. Fuck no. You don't wind up on the fucking sex offender list or the sex offender shuffle. Yeah, D'Angelo did a parody of that. I might do an Instagram live stream this weekend. This Friday. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna start gathering some things together for the trip since I'm sleeping over at my parents tomorrow. Super missile data download. Hold R and press B. That's another thing about this game is that the missiles change to super missiles. So you don't have to call them. Finished. 40 minutes in. Going to get up. They come in dispatch. That's another thing for a Metroid Fusion remake is that you don't have to read it. They can borrow inspiration from Metroid Dread. They can add some voice acting. You're gonna go to the data room to get the barrier suit. Probably goes. Go! Go to the door there to prevent the cold X, the ice X or whatever, freezing. And to do more damage there, yeah, if you go through the door, they do less damage. You only did half damage. You only did half what it's supposed to. Shit! Kill all these. kill all the X's. I must kill them all. That's the point of the game, is exterminating the X. Oh shit, gotta move. It's probably where the inspiration Dark Samus came from. Gone just like that. She's gone just like that. Yeah, because it's Samus. The X-Parasite absorbs the memories of its host, so it's pretty much a clone of Samus. Like when the X-Parasite absorbed Quiet Robe in Metroid Dread, it also absorbed Quiet Robe's memories. Yeah, like... It absorbed Quiet Robe's memories, and that's why Quiet Robe decided to use the Emmy. Yeah, that's why Quiet Robe reactivated the Emmy. He did to help Samus power up against Raven. Yeah, that's why Quiet Robe reactivated all the Emmy. I said the Emmy robots. Coming up later on in the game here, it's gonna be something that I actually have a theory about. That's actually one of the theories I have about this game, and I'm gonna talk about later on. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll cross that bridge in a sec. It's gonna be not after this area, but after the next area, where we see where the X-Parasite theory comes into place. We're gonna talk about it. Soon effective recovery, survive extreme temperatures. On the roll for about 49 minutes now. Comes up next month though. Yeah, probably not gonna smoke and drink as much as I did last couple times. Where D'Angelo comes, yeah, every time D'Angelo comes up, we always end up getting, yeah, smoking, getting high on weed and drinking and stuff. Like this past summer, we went across and we got some wine and such. I was only fucked up for one sip. Yeah, because it was hard. It was pretty hard wine or whatever. Like, it was hard. It was pretty tough wine. I felt dizzy from it. That's for sure. Yeah, like me and one of my friends are like one of the friends I hung out with before I started doing YouTube videos with D'Angelo and such and started. Yeah, it was what I was doing when I was before I was doing a lot of YouTube videos. I was hanging out with one of my buddies there. One thing we used to do, we used to go biking around to the parks and such. We used to drink. We used to take a few drinks and such. We used to mix alcohol and such with booze and such. Yeah, one time, we slept over at my parents' house, and we stuck in some vodka that was mixed with Mountain Dew Voltage. Yeah, we did that once. Yeah, my parents could tell right away, but I drank it anyways. And we always get it from across the river. That's why, because on the Quebec side, the drinking law in Quebec is 18. You have to be 18 is the legal age for the drinking law. So you have to go. So it's easy for us to go over to Quebec, just cross over the bridge at any time and just get booze or whatever. Yeah, we have to have our IDs, of course, as well, though. But another thing we did sometimes that we drink, but there was sometimes that we used to smoke weed. Like, we used to take his car, he used to have a car there. We used to go on joyrides with it. I used to get freaking high as the kite and go speeding in the freaking road and such. Yeah, like zooming through the road. That was freaking fun and stuff. Freaking fun times. Yeah, when I was in my old apartment, some conflicts arose between my aunt and my friend there. But since now I'm in an apartment that's not involving my aunt, I could try to give it another shot. And hopefully you can show a lot more self-control this time. Because what happened, what caused the whole conflict to start in the first place was that he was laughing too loudly, or being too loud. We calmed down afterwards, and I was, my aunt was actually not, my aunt was gonna not let me have friends over anymore, like my landlord was gonna ban friends over, so I managed to bend the rules after. Yeah. Gonna get a drink. Coach try that. Yeah, I was able to bend the rules. Yeah, I was able to bend the rules for the apartment, for that old apartment, but my landlord saw him looking up. My landlord saw him with a machete and BB gun. That's what got him caught. Yeah, I was lucky that I was able to talk out my aunt from calling the cops. But if he's able to show more, yeah, like he used to go into the woods and such. Whenever he used to smoke weed and play video games, we used to go into the woods and such. So he would always bring like BB guns and machetes. Like some areas we went to before, like in Valdemar and such. I remember one area we went to in Valdemar. It was this area where we stopped in Valdemar. It was like this area. Yeah, it was like an abandoned brook or whatever. Like it was like a dried out brook or whatever. Now it probably was a brook years ago. It probably got dried up or it was probably from a dam or whatever. Yeah, like goddamn. That's a reference to me using my head to America. So now I'm going to get the ice missiles. Yeah, I see that friend of mine that I used to hang out with a few years ago. I see he got a job at Walmart, so if he's ever free or something, yeah, Roger, just give me a call. We'll hang out sometime, play video games, do whatever, smoke weed out of things. Yeah, because I want to take a little break from you. Yeah, because I'm planning on taking a little break from YouTube, especially the accident that happened there. Yeah, because I do a lot, like I do work and I start YouTube videos. Sometimes they're up right after work when I'm tired. I do videos right away. You see some of my videos that I'm nodding out and such. That should be a signal that I'm trying to stay away. I just want to do a little live stream before we go to Fracture on Friday. Probably not going to be able to live stream tomorrow, so we're going to take care of it today. I need to get ice. I'm not gonna play through the whole game there today. I'm not gonna play through the entire game there right today there. I'm just gonna do part of it there. So what happened yesterday. I just wanted to do a little live stream there before I head forward before my trip this weekend. Not gonna be available. Got the ice missiles. The Metroid Fusion, Metroid Dread, the ice missiles and the super missiles and ice missiles, you get them close to around the same time. in Prime 3 as well. Yeah, the item special should return in Prime 4 as well, but it should have some other items. Since Prime 3 has that item stack mechanic, maybe they could have the toggle from Super Metroid and have the... And some beams that they could have, they could have the wide beam, and they could have wide beam, and the wide beam and diffusion has beams. Yeah, but they be used as charge beam upgrades.
Emergency in Sector 3. 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 Emergency in Sector 3.
Yeah, in the next Smash game, in the next Smash Brothers game, one thing I want to see them do is redesign Samus's moveset. They have more moves that are based off her newer games, like replace her up special with the Shine Spark from the Shine Spark would be a perfect upgrade for Samus sub special. Like it'd be a lot like Fox's up special, but it'd be more faster and much higher.
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
It'd probably have the same height as Lucario's up special, and around the same, it's similar hitbox. Then maybe I say Wolf's sub special. Yeah, that's how I say that can work. And they can change the neutral layer to the screw attack. Kind of like what they did in Smash Brothers Brawl when they changed Mario's down special to the Flood. They put Mario's old down special as his down there.
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency
Maybe for Samus's alternates in Smash in the next Smash game, their alternates could have her. Like the alternates could be something like Breath of the Wild, like so what they did with Breath of the Wild, like alternate one can be her default suit from Metroid Dread or her default powers from Dread. Her second alternate can be her design from Metroid Samus Returns. Or since Prime 4 is probably going to be out by the time the next Smash game is out, they can have maybe have Prime 4 Samus' design. Yeah, but we don't know what Samus is going to be like with Prime 4 is going to stick with the current design. So we gotta go on the Samus. Yeah, but I say that her dash attack should be replaced with her slide attack. Her slide attack would be able to be canceled into a melee attack. You know, like if you hit one of the C button or whatever, you hit A, whatever you hit a direction, you immediately go up in the
5 minutes to main boiler explosion.
Yeah, like you can do it like you do a flip attack if you cancel out of the you do like a flip, you do like a kick flip, you cancel out of the melee, cancel out of the slide. In Samus's forward smash, they could change that to the melee, the dash melee. Samus's down smash, change that, they could keep Samus's current down smash, and her up smash can be the diffusion beam from Metroid Dread and Metroid Other Red. It'd be much better than your current up smash. It would do much more damage. It would do a lot more damage. She goes from being upwards and she charges up her diffusion. And one thing for Samus's down special, one thing I had an idea for changing Samus's down special is that her down special change her into the morph ball. And when she's in morph ball form, she'll be able to drop bombs in KG. Now the ball form, just press up on the analog stick. Or you press up on the analog, just press down special or up smash, which would activate into a flip stick. Kind of like how Metroid would activate into a kick attack. Kind of like how Metroid Dread, when you press X when you unmorph into melee attack, use melee attack when you unmorph into Metroid Dread, flip out of the morph ball. Samus is like a flip animation. Like something like that, they can do something like that with Samus. So here's where my theory for the X-Parasite comes in earlier. This guy on the control panel, my theory is that he's blowing up the station on purpose in order to destroy the X-Parasites. Yeah, that's what the scientist is trying to do. Samus ended up preventing the scientist from doing that. So Samus would have been able to escape anyways. Water beam ability would become beam widens dramatically. Yeah, that X-Parasite trying to take out the X-Parasite guy with control of the scientist, trying to take out the X-Left just by doing that. By overloading main oil, causing the ship to blow up. Well, I can see this game, the Metroid Zero Mission, coming onto the Nintendo Switch Online sometime soon, because there's the rumor that Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games are coming. And hey, maybe they're not just adding N64 to the Switch Online. They're planning on adding the Game Boy stuff. Like maybe we can get Metroid Fusion onto that. Yeah, especially since the freaking eShop's closing down. You gotta have to figure something out. And it's also gonna need to figure something out for people because there's gonna be nowhere to get the legacy content anymore. And it allows you to do a virtual console thing included in the Nintendo Switch Online. They included Game Boy Advance for something expansion pack that make it more worth it. Like if they included all the Game Boy generations from the GameCube and Wii, that would actually be pretty good. Yeah, I just did a Shine Spark there. Shine Sparking is fun. We're gonna end off the stream right here. Right here, since we're going for a few hours. I don't want any accidents to happen like what happened yesterday at SuperStore, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream for today. It's better if I get rest, especially since I'm going to Fracton this weekend. It's better off if I get rest. So anyways, this is going to be the end of the stream. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow my Twitter, check out my bonfire store, check out my Instagram. This is PHAZON'S Back 420 and I am phasing out.